Okay, so here I am back here with the umbrella again because I couldn't let you go without showing you what is going to happen to this. Now, definitely need a drink of water. Went through the other video without one, I think. Alright, so we'll have to have a timer on. Okay, so I'm Sonia and I'm in Australia and I forgot what I said. Whether I did not get the chance to go and do anything because I was back here with this. So the dream catcher's on the just back there for a while till we get this bit done first. I'm going to make different colours. Do you think you knew I was going to do that or what? I'm going to take that piece out and I'm going to put a piece this colour in there, I think. You reckon? That one, or here, a bit of this. Hang on a second, I'll move that over there. Piece of the mauve one would be nice, won't it? I'll have a mauve piece because these look good together. You can see that they do. Okay, so let's cut out a piece of this one. Do it nicely now. So we're making embellishment pieces for our Gypsy journal. Hopefully they'll get to go in there. Because I think I still will like it. I do. Okay, steady, make sure you don't cut this out. Oh, we're not in the shot. Sorry about that. I'm back here now. Here I am. What's going on here? Cut through that. I was there. It was cutting. I was just being, I don't know. My hand was not involved in what was going on. It was just not helping me at all. Righto, so I've got one of that colour. Now you can do this out of paper, of course, really easy. But, you know, I wanted to do it this way, did I? Now, I'm going to keep these bits and I'm going to put them there because I want to put, I'm going to do 4 colours, I think. After chopping all that to pieces, it's okay, I'll use it for something else, nobody worry. Do not panic over that. This one could be a half piece, I suppose, couldn't it? I think the back of it's balking me too because I need to have a plain background so I can have something to work on. Yeah. So I can see how it's going to work. What did I do with them other pieces? I suppose it doesn't matter, I don't need them. Still. And that way. This one's there. No, that's not right. It's this way. Is that right? Yeah. But I don't know about all red and all that one. Where's the orangey colour one? Here. This piece. We'll cut out a piece of this one. If I can get it out of there, I'll probably get the half one. How about I do a half one? Well, the other one fits, so why doesn't this fit around there? That's incredible, isn't it? You know, so things don't work properly. I'm going to have to pin this down really good because I don't want it to slide all over the place. And that's probably going to happen with this sort of fabric that I'm using. And that's another issue when I come to the gluing it down. Oh, couldn't you make a nice lace one of these? Wow, yes, you could. Did I go over there far enough? Probably not. There we are. Yeah, I'll make things look awkward. I mean, they might be too. Might just make them look harder. Sorry about that. Lace. A lace one. Ooh. Now, that one. And this one. That way. How many of those am I going to have? That's a bit short. Wait a minute. How many with the red was I going to use? Not very impressed with the colour of the thing. Not. Oh dear. You know what? I should have put them on a piece of paper before I started doing all this, shouldn't I? And it would have worked a lot easier for me, I think. So maybe what you want to do is glue it all onto paper first, all your fabric. If you're going to be using something like this, because well, see, this is not even a thing. I was just thinking I want to make an umbrella, and I just needed to figure out what sort of shape I had to do. And then here we go, we're making an umbrella. I hope. We hope that's what we got. Okay, now you need to lift this along with something. Give it some sort of a... No. Oh dear, that's not right. The two mauve ones are too light. They're too light. They're not out there enough. Let's do the whole thing in the red, hey? Let's get the red one back here. Where are you? Come on. Let's do it all in the red. Move over a bit. Rightio. I'm going to stick this onto something, because if it doesn't work, I'm not really worried, because you need to try things, okay? So if this doesn't work, I won't get too upset, I don't think. So these ones here are a lot shorter, aren't they? And that's because of the way the umbrella will be going, if that was sitting like that, I imagine, isn't it? Let me see that piece of paper. Because this piece here's it's not the right thing to stick to. This probably would have been better if I'd have put it on something else, but anyway, let's go with this and see what happens. Okay, where's the glue? Here we go. So the dream catcher will be on the next video, maybe. I still haven't finished doing that vest thing yet, have I? You just got to work your way through these things, though. See what you enjoy doing or whatever. Now, where was this? This is the end piece, isn't it? But I hope I've got enough room to stick all these on here. And I probably won't. Yes, I will. Only just. So does that come down a bit further, do you think, or not? No, that'll be right. Just do that. You could probably cut this out without doing the shapes that I did. You could probably just cut out the shape of an umbrella, and then you could put your pieces down inside. I remember I did an umbrella and a whole heap of umbrellas in all different sorts of styles when I did. I went and learned to do needlecraft things. And come on, that's got to come up there. It can't be way down there. Move. Oh dear, what am I doing? There we go. And I made it. I still have the copy of that somewhere. Like, I still got my work that I did, my folders that I did. That was a long time ago. It was in 93. 93, I'm sure it was 93. Yep. Mind you, I've learned a lot since. I mean, a real lot. Real lot since. It's all self-taught though, most of it. I hope them bits work. It'll be okay because I'm going to put something across there. Anyway. Now this one here, that's the wrong way. Sonia, you've got the wrong side on there. Oh dear, I have too. Somebody could have told me that. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you yelling at me that I was in the wrong place. Was I? Yes, I think so. Gee, I hope I don't have to turn this off and throw this video in the bin. I couldn't stand it. I really couldn't stand it. I don't think I could handle it. I don't want to do that. I want to, I don't know how many videos I've made and I don't put them up now. I used to always do it, put them up once, but I don't anymore. I don't know why. I mean, you said you didn't mind me making mistakes, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I let myself down. If I did something really not so good, because I know I can do it, and I don't want just to think that I can't. I know I can. Does that look like an umbrella? Yeah, but it's flying off the page. Maybe it doesn't. Right. See, I'm about to put this in the bin, am I? I know it's good of having a video when I make something and then throw it away. I'm not crying. I just, my eyes sometimes have issues. Well, see, I can make this go better by just trimming it on the paper. Anyway, can't I? And I just didn't do that better at all. I'm making an umbrella now. I'm making a mess as an umbrella. Okay. I suppose I shouldn't underestimate myself. It doesn't look too bad. This bit here does. This skew whiff. Okay, so that's this part here. I've taken it to... Gonna have nothing left in a minute, Sonia. Turn it into confetti there. It might be too deep, the do thing, the bit that goes... Yeah. Okay. So let's see what happens when I try to... look funny. Oh dear. It does, because it's not shaped the same. Let's do it the same shape. Okay. That bit's right. And these two corner bits here. We need these the same. And they're nowhere near like one another, are they? Tiny dent, just a tiny bit. Okay, let's see what happens when I put some of this on then. I think all this here is putting me off, all those different stripes and things. I suppose I could blame that, but I really do think that that's... so maybe once I got something down here like this on here, let's try it and see what it looks like. I can only have a go, can't we? We can only have a go. And if it doesn't work, we just put it in that dish that says this is, not working for me. And that way... I'm going to make it a little bit longer than, so I can just cut it off when I need to. I need to cut it off at. Flatten that down a bit. I don't know where I got this. I think it was a ball or something that I bought somewhere. And I know I do have some little pom-poms, but they're not small enough to put across the bottom of this. They're not small enough. Another piece. Oh, in shot, yeah. It's a funny shape, isn't it? Might be able to shape it properly after I probably should go and look at an umbrella or something somewhere to get the hang of this. Till I shape it properly. It's not quite right. I don't know, when you're making something, though, you probably don't need to make it look like it's real, because it's not, it's just hard to do. Oh, I seen a drawing on Facebook this morning. This lady drew a picture of a man and a baby. My goodness me, it was amazing. Oh, it just looked just like, oh, it's just so good. Every part of his hair and the skin and the baby and the man, and it just looks so good. Some people are just absolutely clever. Wish I could draw. I don't know how. I just don't think you can't do everything though, can you? Okay? You can't do everything. I'm not really, but I'm not really doing everything, but I just feel like maybe that should have a little bit of a dent in it, like a little bit of a turn to it. You think, well, don't put your fingers on it, it keeps coming up at you. And that'll dry clear those bits that are going down there. I've got to figure out what to do with that bit, with them bits, because really looks like a spider web to me. That's what it looks like, a spider web, because I've got all these other tracks going through it. I probably should have used a plain piece, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have used a plain. Does it look like an umbrella from the other side? No. Ah, dear. Ah, Sonya. Oh dear, I wonder what I've done wrong. I'm sure you can tell me. Tell me why it looks so weird. It needs to be sort of over, like it's rounded. Like this, like rounded. Coming down at a part that's over that way a bit, doesn't it? Look like it's got to have some shape to it instead of straight down. Do you reckon? Or a different piece of material altogether might have been a good idea. Come on, glue, come out of there. I'm going way over here with this bit. For some reason that's not going to work, because you've got to bring it back to this end. You have to have the end of it there. So if you do it so it's shaped that way, it's got to be shaped that way and come into the... That's a bit better, don't you think? If it's got to be shaped a bit. Bring that out here further. So what I've done, where I've made a mistake putting that straight pieces, they've got to be sort of over that way. Oh, over there. Not straight. That look more umbrella-like-ish. Umbrella-ish. And maybe it doesn't need all these pieces. Righto. So that was a bit of trial and error, wasn't it? But you have to try these things to see what you can do. The background is really balking me. I don't like the background. I'll definitely have to write this up as on the thing as a trial and error, because it's just practicing what I'm trying to achieve, I guess, isn't it? Probably be a lot easier to make with paper, but I want it with fabric, and I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to do all the things I said. I'm going to change the fabric. I'm going to make it go on an over like that and like that and like that, okay? So, do you want to stick around? Because I'm still doing that now. I'm not going to leave it. I need a piece of material that's not got stuff all over it. This here's got spots. But that's not going to hurt. Wow, that's neat. I'm going to put it on a piece of paper first. Maybe you just don't want to keep continuing on watching this to see if it works or not, but, I need to do it for my own self. I want to do it for myself, so you can stay with me for 25 minutes is all I got left to go. So if you can spare that, you can hang out with me and see if we can get it on here. See if we can turn this into an umbrella, okay? Because it's a three-dimensional thing, it's got to look right, you know, it's got to have a bit of curve to it or something. Because it's a three-dimensional thing, but we can't make it three-dimensional. It would not go in the... You could make one, though, rolled up, I suppose, if you wanted to. Now, which side to make this, and we could probably get two. I'll be able to do some of each one, eh? That'll work, won't it? You know, I'm scratching this down here. It's not coming out much, but I want it to. Righto, so let's do 2 halves, one main way, one back the other. Just cut it here now to. Hopefully, I can do this. That I don't wreck it because I. Will not be happy. If I do, stick that bit down there. Oh, you haven't put enough glue down, Sonya. Oh, wouldn't that be long enough if that could be the bottom? Oh, where's the one I just made? The one I just put to the... it can. It can be the frill. Okay, so then the other side. So I've got a frill on this end. I have too. Look at this. This is really big frill though. Very frilly. Put more down here. I'm not using that glue, so it didn't come out. Which one? Oh, you can't because that side will be a different colour. It does not matter. That will work really well. It will work really well, Sonya. Just don't underestimate it. Hang on. No. You've got to put it on there. I've got enough stuck down, I wonder. Probably not. We'll see how we go. Before I cut anything off it. I think I might put a bit more down. Probably I'll use it for something else somewhere. If I've got too much, it doesn't matter. It'd be better than having not enough, isn't it? It'd be better than not having enough. Okay. Right. Now, I'm going to have a drink of water. I only had a tiny bit left in the bottle and I drank that. I mean in the glass. Too much talking. Now, go back to my original piece of paper. Hang on. And work out that I want the umbrella to be shaped different. Because I want it to have a oh, I've got to get some of this glue off my hands. Sorry about that. I'm covered in glue. It's not working for me. More whites. Now, I can't make it bigger than... I still haven't got that off. I haven't got time to fiddle with it. I can't make it bigger than this, but I can make it a bit better shape. So I want it to be like this, don't I? To come over to it, you know. And then when you put them together, that's very big. Let's take it down a notch. Yeah, let's take it down a bit. let's cut this, but then I'll have nothing left, will I? I just do it carefully. I want it to go around like that. Are we still in the shot? Yeah. Maybe that's not... All these lines are going to balk me and I'm going to do what I'm doing. That one's got to go like that too. How much bigger is this than what I've got there? I don't want it to be too much bigger. And it is. It's huge compared to the one I've got. I'm going to have to cut that down a bit. So bring it back here. Just a tiny bit. Just cut the thing off itself, Sonia. Might be the best way to do it. Now that's better. Don't you reckon? I do. I think that's a much better one. Don't make too big of a dip in there, Sonia. Righto. We'll try this and see what happens. I'm going to start crying or anything. Now, I can't put that on the bottom because that's okay. We're not going to worry about that. That's too technical trying to do that. It'll fray anyway a bit itself, or I'm going to put a trim around it anyhow. So let's cut this out to the size that we need. I think I'm just going to do 2 to start with and see how they go together, because they might just kick apart too far. I don't know yet how this is going to happen. I just don't know yet how it's going to work. It's all trial and error, isn't it, sometimes? Oh, I sat down for days making stuff. Oh, and it's not worked for me, and dear, oh dear, it's just, and you put it down and you just go right away. And you think, well, I can't. Well, it's not true. You can make things. It's just a fact of how you go about it and if it works. I mean, some people have just got all the ideas there and they just come out with them and they work really well for them, and then there's other people that it doesn't work so good for, and it's just, it's just the way things are. Most things you can make. You can, well, man already has, doesn't he? He's done most things. Because I don't think they know how this is going to go together. Because look, it's going to have to be sewn. That's not going to work. But you know what you're going to have to do? Make the umbrella flat and put the things in it sideways, aren't you? You can't do it because this is not going to work. Look, okay, that's not going to work. Yeah. If you sewed it together and you turned it over, you could probably do it that way. But do I want to do that? I don't think so. So I'll end up with the same sort of thing that I got anyway. So let's just cut this out. In this strange shape. Just draw this, Sonia. Okay. Where's find a pencil? Couldn't find it for looking at it. Now I want it to come from there, down to here. Be my longest point. Okay. Righto. This is badly done. I think I could cut it out better with the scissors than what I can draw it. way too long for what it is. It's way too long. That is a spider web. I'm going to cut it. I can't handle it all being there wrong. I'm going to fold it in half because I want to get the same on both sides. Fold it in half there like so. Put it round like this. And this one round like this. And bring it up like that. Righto. Now, I think we might have an umbrella now. Look at that. You have to make it in a full thing if you want to do it, like, unless you want to make it three-dimensional. I can, if I want to cut down there, I could do that. This side here is a part of one, therefore on a bit. So, I want to just make it like that. What do you reckon? Because that looks good, don't you think? It's and then when I put the things on it, I can go wherever I like with the stripes. Okay. Now look at that. All that time I wasted trying to make it. Well, I don't think it was wasted. I think it was all learning. It's got to be all learning, I tell you. It's all learning. Can't cut it with them. Where's my green scissors? Oh, here they are. Righty-o. All I have to do when I put the bits down, I'm not even cutting this straight, but it'll be easy when I get it. I'll fix it when I get it off here. I did some couple of things years ago that were actually put into, had been published, and making the pattern for the things, because they were my pattern, was a big job. I made, it was in a stump work that I did it, and it was a really big job trying to get that to work for me. And I don't know whether I'm still really keen on this thing. Maybe if it's got a stick on it, it might look more like an umbrella. What do you reckon? There you go. I've put a hooky thing on there. Might look more umbrella-ish. Now I can't really put these on there because I can't see that. That's handy. Oh no, I must have some gold or something somewhere. I've got this piece of trim here that I was using yesterday. This could go across the bottom. Like that. Hasn't really got a shape to it yet. So I'm going to have to make that a little bit deeper. But till I get that bit done, I need something to put down the trim of it. Oh. Nobody petting, I'm still here. I'm okay. I'm just going to chop that off there, which is really naughty. I've got this off a piece that's... the top of the umbrella doesn't look right, does it? It's supposed to be rounded like that. Look at, oh, wouldn't that make a good mushroom? Make a good mushroom. Okay, so I've got this stuff here, which is the same colour as the background, so that's not a good idea at all. Okay, what else have I got that's only thin? Oh, crikey, Sonia, come on. Don't want to move anything, it might come tumbling down on me. Over this way. Okay. Oh, yes, maybe a bit of that. Got red on the string. Got gold on the string. That's too heavy though to put on there, I think. This will be a flash brolly. This will be a flash brolly. I'll put this on there. Might be too heavy. About that. No, that's not good. It's only got to be that. Sonya, we're not organised at all, are we? No, we're not. Not for this. We weren't planning on this today, were we? Though it happens to me. I don't get too organised. I'm just getting out something to do. The next thing. What the next thing's going to be. That could work. I don't think there's any other colour there I want at the moment on it. That might work alright. A red, no. A white one's not good either. Let's try that. Let's try this. So the middle one can go straight, will it? I suppose so. Get off me. So much glue on the scissors, I don't blame it from sticking. I need to cut a bit off. Righto, so this first one's going to go from here up to the top. Actually, that colour's sort of there too, isn't it? Go there to the top. Righto. The next one's going to have to go on a slant sort of thing, you know, like this, you know, like that. So we'll stick it up there. We can stick there with it and see what happens. And we take it out around here. Oops, that's not stuck down. I'll come back to that. Okay. I wonder how many people stuck with me. Let me know if you're stuck to the this to the end, through the end. If you're with me to the end. Oh goodness me, there's none of that, nothing under there yet. I know when I was sticking it down, I wasn't covering it all. I didn't think I'd need that much, but come on. I don't know whether you'd be able to see this, but you know, if you were looking at the umbrella on this way, but I can't make it through. I can't make it real looking, can I? Real looking. I can go the best I can, I suppose. To the best that I can. I used to do so much really intricate stuff. Work, you know, too tiny bits. I used to, you know, the smaller thing I was making, the better I liked it. And I still am really quite keen to work like that too, but how's that look? That's a bit better, isn't it? Where's my thing? Here. Here's my thing here. Go out around that way. Go out around there like that. Sonya. Now we've got a bit more glue. There's not enough. Oh, you're not even in the shot. What are you doing, woman? Sorry. Oh, dear people, I'm so sorry. When you'd probably left me now then, haven't you? You would have turned that off now. Okay. Can you see it working this time? Hey, can you see it working? I like this. I'm really pleased with it now. Mind you, I've got a bit to do yet. I'll get my hands out of the way, be a good idea so you can see what I'm doing. Got a bit to do yet. We need a nice frill on the bottom, don't we? But we need to make it a tuck spot. I thought I wanted to make it a tuck spot, so I guess I need we need a stick to hold it up. Don't we? You need a stick to hold it up. That'll be a piece of cardboard, Sonya. So, cut this bit off here. Put it down here. This is just a piece of cotton embroidery, I think they used to call it. It's like a crochet cotton, only it's not pearly. It's plain. It's not pearly. Not pearlyized. It's plain. Now, so you've got those two going out that way, and these two facing out this way. Okay, that is what we need. That's more like an umbrella, isn't it? Don't go too far now, muck it up, Sonya. Cut that off there. Right. Now, I need to put something along here. And I don't know what that's going to be because we're down to the, what do you put down there? Hang on a second. This here you put down there, don't you? If you can. I don't know if I can do it so it sits up and it has to curve. It has to have a curve on it. And it's not easy to turn. I must just stick this down a bit because the fabric's not stuck to the thing properly. I didn't mind making the kids things for school, when you had to dress them up. I think it was Peggy went as a mummy once. Oh, that was fun. All I did was get the calico, rip it to shreds and made a suit. And look, it wrapped it, it just worked so good. Put it over top of something, I think. I put it on, sewed on her clothes or something, and she got in it, and there was her with one of them went as a jellyfish. I think that might have been Peggy too. That was interesting. But we did it. We did it, and it was fun. It was good fun. Stressful at the time because, the kids wouldn't give you much notice, and neither the teachers. They didn't think you needed much notice, but of course we did. There's me pat now. I want to keep that. Don't tell me I've spent all this time doing this again. I've only got 2 minutes left to go on this one. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love that. That's my umbrella. It's going to be. If I could find something a bit thinner, gold, which I probably can, because I needed to... Hang on, what about this one? Or beads. Wait a minute. I've gone too far now, Sonya. Too many ideas have gone too far now. I could put beads around the bottom of it, and they would look amazing, wouldn't they? Look at that. Different colour maybe. Well, I've got pink and I've got white. And then we've got this here. This might work. This is a piece of... I think this is a Christmas decoration according to the shop. But not to me. It's a bit of bling for my umbrella. And that's going to be on there. Look at that. Oh, wow, I only got a little time to go, but we're going to do this. Okay, we can do this. I don't know if this is all the time I've got. What am I doing? Maybe it is. I've been fiddling around a fair bit. Put it over the edge. Might have to put a bit of dangle on it somewhere. I'm going to put it all along here because it's tacky and it just takes a little tiny time to dry properly. And it might be able to put it down easier if I got a... Now I'm going to start past the end of it so I can just cut it off then when I've finished. Okay? And I'm going to try and make it go up a bit so I can still have... Oh dear, that's not going to work. It's getting stuck to me. That's why I wanted to put it all down so it would be nearly dry before I stuck this on here. So I wouldn't get stuck to it. This is not working. This is not sticking this very good. And I want it to go loop-de-doo-dah, how... Come on. Too much glue maybe. We'll keep going. We won't give up yet. We won't give up yet. Come on. Look at that, come straight off. Okay, well that's not meant to be on there, is it? Not meant to be on there at all. So where's the rolls of thing I talked about having? Means my time's up again today. Where are you? Stop. What about the blue? Do you think the blue will look alright? It will, if I can get it to stay there. I'm going to have to put this glue on here. Should not take me long to put this on, people. I need to show you something that's finished today. I really do. It worked. I could have put it all over it, all that bling. It would have made it a tiny bit heavy, what I would have liked it to be. But then, and even now I might even come in from the back with a bit of a frill, you know, a bit of cotton. I don't know yet. We'll see what we do. So these could have been a little bit deeper, the scoop-de-doo-dah things, you know, with like, you know, that bit, and would have had more of an impact, I suppose, if they were. But you just can't. I was going to say it is what it is, and I hate that saying. I hate when people say that. It is what it is. Okay, I don't like that when people say that. Oh dear, it's really weird, but I just can't handle it. So and I was about to say it, and I thought, oh, I need to know. You can't say something that you don't like hearing. Okay, I'm liking it. I've got to get this down here a bit. I need it to have a bit more, you know, that way thing. Scallopy thing. A bit more scallop going on, but when it dries, I might just try and nick a bit off, you know, just take, without wrecking it, of course. We hope we don't wreck it. Hope I don't wreck it. Look at that. That's it. Do you think gypsies use umbrellas very much? Bohemian, yes they do. Anything, this boho sort of. Gypsy. Yes, everybody does uses umbrellas, okay? I think that looks really cool. I'd have to put it on a page. And I'll need to have a stick on it. And I can use it either as a turn up like that and have a book under there, or something like that, some such thing like that, can't I? Okay, thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry that took so long. I hope you stuck with me, but because I think it was worth it. Just make sure when you do yours, you give it a little rounded things, you know, so it looks like a brolly, because I need to hang some little bits on there, so I must have something small that I can dangle off the bottom, just to, and I'm going to go along really carefully and take out a tiny bit of that, so it's still there. Just a smaller pair of scissors could have worked better, but that still worked. It got it off. That worked. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.